Get in, loser. We're going to go rescue Princess Leia and bust out of here. Dang it. I'm not really here. My sound isn't working right. Gotta fix that real quick. Just a second. Okay, hopefully that's better. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to Famicom Dojo, Pile of Shame, live, where this week we're going to play more of Star Wars for Famicom. I gotta hold it up to where the actual camera is. Star Wars for Famicom. It moved, it used to be here, now whatever. Hello, excuse me, how's it going? We're playing more of this game because it's honestly kind of amazing. And amaze also, because I was in the Death Star trying to rescue Princess Leia. So we're gonna finish that job tonight. And hightail it out of there and see how much more game there is. If it follows the movie at all, then we're getting pretty close to the end, I would think, although I can't really say for sure. For those who don't know, though, we're playing this game. I said it was amazing, so why are we playing an amazing game on something called Pile of Shame? Because, as I must explain, it is the shame itself that is pileful. It is the pile itself that is shameful. And not the games in the pile. The shame is that I am not playing these excellent, wonderful games that I probably really should be playing. So I have shamed myself via Twitter and Patreon and YouTube poll into playing these games that I thought would be interesting to go into. You all agree this was the #1 pick. I believe #2 was Mario Sunshine, and then #3 was Donkey Kong Country. And we played those other 2 games multiple times, but this one only once. So I went back to it last week, and we're going to play it again this week because there is more game. And I guess in the year past, I tried doing Willow as a multi-parter, and like the viewership sharply fell off after like the second week in a row of doing that. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I want to keep doing it, and you guys seem to be enjoying the multi-parters a lot more this year. So we're gonna keep doing them, which is great for me because I have to like worry about fewer games that I need to actually line up. And so we're it's the end of May now. The year's almost half over, and we got lots of, like there's a whole, there's games behind me, there's games over there, there's like entire systems of games I haven't even cracked open yet. Like I got my TurboGrafx 16 and variants down here. There's Genesis stuff, there's Sega Master System stuff, which I think the first one I ever played was the Ghostbusters one we did a while ago, which was the superior version over the NES one. So that's a pile of shame is. That's what we're doing here today, this year, and this week and every week. So yeah, it's enough chit chat. Let's get into it, shall we? To the retro station.
Shame.
That went very smoothly this time. I'm very happy about that. Okay. So I had rescued Princess Leia and ended up in this trash compactor. No idea how to get out though. That's kind of a problem. Yeah, it's not gold, it's like silver, but it looks kind of gold with my yellow light. Yeah, it's still very reflective. It's got some scratches on it, but otherwise it's pretty good. Mine isn't flaking at all. Gary, yeah, so I thought I'd run into you at Midwest Gaming Classic, but I brought the family, and they really wanted to like just do, the kids just wanted to do kind of one thing basically, and I ran into some like college friends there too, so panel Saturday, okay. Yeah, I was there on Saturday night, so like 3 o'clock onward, so it wasn't the ideal timing, but we had more things going on in Madison. Like there was like a piano recital Friday night, way west of our house, and then just like the whole, we were all around the state that weekend. The 2600 Ghostbusters is better than the NES version. Not that I disbelieve you, because that's the low bar to clear, but like better? Like, I don't know, man. Anyway, how many would I don't know, I don't know that many games, a couple hundred maybe, I don't know. I own like 40 alone for the Xbox 360, which again isn't much. But I think that's like the most for any single system I have. Well, that can't be true. Modern system. Xbox 360 being modern. I gotta own more for like the NES and whatnot. But yeah, so I don't know, 400 games? I can't count sometime. I have an inventory somewhere I haven't updated since about 2003, so probably needs a little updating. Anyway, here we are. Dianaga is doing his thing here. I think that's the name of this guy. The only reason I know that is because of the friggin' what do I do? Damn. It was because of the Good Night Darth Vader book that I got. Ostensibly a children's book. All right. What did you say? Ganbadi? I had to. Ow. What did she say to me? Ah! Alright, I'll have to like die and find that again. I'm sorry I missed you, Gary. I was hoping to like run into you, see if I could like talk to Norman for a bit, because there's some collab ideas we were discussing over Twitter, and I just didn't work out that way. Ooh, I can shoost. Well, I'll never have to get friggin'. So this stinks. Like, the game's over now. Like, I have save states, but the game's over, and like, if you don't know what you're supposed to do there, this is the first time I feel like the game's like really truly trapped me. That's just so frustrating. Okay, so Leia's in one of these. There we go. She's a little short for a stormtrooper. Alright. Tasukete Itadake, please rescue me. No. Gosh, I stink. Okay. Alright. Tasukete Itadake, arigato, Luke. Oh, thank you for rescuing me, Luke. Oh. Can't die there. This is one of those things where, like, I don't know, Talk of the Amaritones shared a meme of this on Facebook about how you translate most languages, you're able to do it kind of mid-sentence, but the way that Japanese works, like, the entire sentence can be completely reversed, potentially. Depending on what it is that they're saying. So, like an entire sentence can be an adjective for the thing at the end. So you have no idea what they're actually saying until you get there. Pretty funny. Oh man, alright Gary, I'm sorry. You found out the truth. I ditched you. Listen, my social anxiety isn't that bad where I would have deliberately done that in my 40s. I'm just saying. Alright. So here we are again. I'm gonna cheat because I don't want to get stuck here all night, especially because I was half an hour late starting. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, I forgot to apologize for being late today. I completely forgot because we switched these to Mondays for the month of May, although I think this is going to continue into June, given how things are going. Well known for her Japanese. Anyway, where I was going with that whole like translation thing was that I thought she was saying something like, you know, please rescue me, but like the Tasukete Itadake, like that's like a sentence particle, like for the purpose of saving me, thank you, Luke. For having saved me, thank you. That's like more the structure of that sentence. Doesn't make as much sense in English though. Yeah, this is kind of like a dance of sugar plum fairies. All right. Very carefully when to attack them. So just try to start. Take another cue from the movie and contact. Oh God. Okay. So most of the time you're in here, right? And like I try and talk to the characters, and they're worthless. I'm worthless because I suck at this game. I'm starting over because I don't like. There's no continues as far as I know, and this game's kind of unforgiving with the one-hit kills, and I gotta reserve every life I have to make it through this thing. There are 2 sentences there, but I didn't actually bother to translate the second one yet, so I apologize for my laziness. Alright, so I just gotta not get hit by Dianaga here. Alright, so it says to contact R2. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, it translates him? I didn't. Alright, he opened the thing for me. So just like the movie, R2 rescues you. That's good stuff. Okay, I'm not going to save here. Alright, what else do I got? Maybe I should save here, huh? Feels like the right thing to do. Alright. Because here... yeah, this is the start of the level, so I'm gonna keep this one. Oh my gosh! Oh, yeah, see, I'm glad I did that now. Save us all some time. Okay, let's get out of here. Uh-oh, my boy Obi-Wan, though. It's gonna... Hey, so who's seen... I missed it, but on May 4th, they released a full-on preview for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. And I gotta say, it looks pretty good. Like, I don't know who these people are that are, like, yelling at Obi-Wan, but, like, I don't know, maybe there's some, like, extended universe stuff that they're throwing in there to make people happy. I don't know. It seems intriguing, though, and I'm here for it. So I could do it like, there we go. Ooh, ooh. There we go. I am stoked. You better say hello there at some point. Oh no, again. I don't think I've gone through here yet, have I? Or is this like a different area? It costs 30 every time I do that. Yikes. Oh! No! Oh! Dang it. Alright. I could just fly up there too if I'm gonna like fly. Might as well just get it over with, right? Oh, lame. Fine. Alright. Yep, all that elevator music. Totally. Oh god. Freaking game, you guys. Definitely having a much easier time with these save states than I would otherwise. It would take me forever. There we go. Oh, come on. So, oh, should I talk more TV? Run out of things to watch, so I went back to How I Met Your Father, giving it a second shot because Vink's been watching it, and this is one of those things where like it'd be nice to like have one where we disagree on it, and he seems to like it more than I do. So we'll see how this goes. But I don't know if the 99 anyway. I'm maxed out, so it doesn't matter. Aw, boo. Alright. Okay. Alright. Use my flying abilities to their max this time. Yep. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Maybe I'll... yeah, I should use this because I don't think I'm going to make that jump otherwise. Phew. Alright. Oh no, I'm here again. Oh no! Oh, I'm going to put in a big circle. How do we get out of here? Ah. Alright, how does this work? Just out of curiosity. Like, am I able to progress through or not? I'm definitely going to restart it at this point, but I just need to know now. All right. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Made it. Yeah, I'm not full up enough on my stuff here. So what did we do at Most Gaming Classic? We spent most of our time up in the arcade room and pinballs and stuff. Had some very good but overpriced Asian food in the dining area, and forgot the coats. Went back for the coats. We found $5 parking somehow, like 2 or 3 blocks away from the convention. So that was nice. Especially because we did pay for parking at for Crazy Legs in Madison. So just earlier that day, and then make it home that night. So we weren't able to stay on Sunday, unfortunately, or I would have been able to do more, but just the one day was $50. So, like, I have one kid who's old enough that I had to pay for him. So it's $150 for, like, me, my wife, and one child. That is prohibitively expensive. And I'm not sure if the other kid is going to be old enough next year. I don't know. Anyway, out of 3 kids. So, because I think is it 9 and under, or is it 10? I don't remember if it's 10. But anyway. Okay, so that didn't work out. Let's go this way. Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't want to go down. Down I go. Alright. Alright. Maybe I'm going about this wrong. Maybe I can't go back the way I came. What? Lame. Alright. Does not. Hold on. So it says. Just a second here. Head through the door on the left. God, okay, I'm following the directions here. So it says, watch out for the flying droid, jump up and grab the ladder to the room above. The stormtrooper will be waiting to attack you. Jump over the shot he fires and attack him, then head through the left door, which I did. Punch a hole through the wall on the right and exit through the door on the left. I don't... Oh, I just misunderstood what the directions were. Hold on. Okay. I was in the right spot, I think. I just misread that. So anyway, yeah, I missed all the panels. And I don't think the kids would have wanted to go into any panels anyway. I talked to my friend Mike, which was good. I haven't seen him since, unfortunately, a funeral last year. He went to Most Gaming Classic when they had it in November, which was a delayed version of the one from last year that was supposed to be in the spring, right? But they pushed it back. But they still held it later in the year. All right, so then Pair of stormtroopers have been facing right. They'll both shoot. Jump for both shots. Continue left. Now you're on the left shaft. Make sure you have 60 crystals. If you don't, you can continuously return to the room and get one. Force levitate will only get you as high as one room. You need to activate it once again to reach the level. Rise to the top of the shaft. What does it say? Okay. Okay. So here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Alright. Left ledge. Ah! Ah! This is new. Ah! Hello? Luke will the Kokumade. This is as far as you go, Luke. Oh, hey. Are you actually Darth Vader? Because he didn't turn into another critter. He also didn't seem to... He's got a purple lightsaber, so this can't be the real Darth Vader, right? Why isn't this working? What's going on here? All right, hold on. Okay, so I wouldn't have gone there at all if... So Leia opens the door for you if you rescue her, otherwise it couldn't have gone that way. Or maybe I've gone that way before and it was locked. This time you face Darth Vader, he won't transform into another creature. He wants you to be able to do any more damage. Oh! Should have figured that one out. Alright. I'm 0 for 2 on like my lateral thinking, guys. So you have to know how the movie works in order to play this game, which I don't really have much of a problem with in general, but just like specifically given how little else makes sense and how useless it is to talk to the other characters so far, like it wouldn't occur to me what I have to do next. So. Ah! That was like the most spaced apart those shots have ever been. All right, I'm gonna save my progress through here this time. I'm sick of walking through here over and over again. I need to kill him. Let's go. All right. There we go. Thank you, sir. So other than Noah's Gaming Classic, oops, I need to... Other fun things have been going on. Oh, whoop. I watched the Halo season finale. Lame. Oh, those spikes didn't hurt me. That was nice. Nice surprise. Wow, I am my average in getting through this is pretty poor. All right. Ah! Sorry, I forgot there was that jump there. Okay. Got my energy back. That's always a good thing. Oh no, I haven't levitated yet. Right, so I watched Halo, and apparently people have some feelings about this show, and they're pretty strong feelings, and I gotta say, like, I've been watching it and more or less enjoying it, even though it's not, like, the greatest thing I've ever seen, and maybe people who, like, really like Halo feel like it should be the greatest thing they've ever seen, and I guess I can't argue with that. Like, if they made a Mass Effect show, and I'm just like, that's not right, then... I mean, it basically is a Mass Effect show, but anyway, I don't know. It's fine. I'll watch season 2. They went somewhere interesting by the end of it, I thought. All right, let's. Okay, Zuko. What did he say? Use the Force? What did he say to me? What? Which Force? So, like, here's the general thing about, like, movies and shows and, like, media crossing boundaries, right? Like, you have to pay writers, right? Disney, and they're not paying the comic writers, notwithstanding. I mean, there's some general ownership of the characters because they aren't, you know, they're like given credit maybe for creating them, but then like beyond that, and maybe like a small amount of money for appearances and stuff. Like generally speaking, comic book writers don't get paid hardly anything at all. Although I guess Disney's been real bad about that with the Marvel stuff, but generally speaking, you're not going to see a plot wholesale from like the comics medium into movies, or video games even into movies for the same reason, because you know there are union laws against that basically. So they tend to rewrite things, and you can take some inspiration that like you know there are some basic concepts that Microsoft owns, like the character of Master Chief, like character names, like some of the plot origins, like concepts like the Keystone and the Halo and the Covenants and everything like that. But from like, you know, beyond that, like you can't just lift a story from another medium and like make a teleplay around it without giving credit and then paying the person who wrote it essentially. So they're just not going to do that. They're going to write a new story, which is why, like, you know, even though I love the book Federation, I need to stop talking about this so I can play this freaking game. You know, and it dealt with Ephraim Cochrane in the past and stuff, and how he invented warp drive. Like, in order to have a movie about it, where it starred the cast and they were on screen, they had to physically travel back in time to meet Ephraim Cochrane, and then you had like nods and hints to that novel, like his assistant Lily. I don't know if that was her name in the book, but he had an assistant, and she was a super cool character, and I'm glad that Alfred Woodard got to bring her to life, because that was one of my favorite parts of that book. But you know, I think it was like a Judith and Garfield, Reeves Stevens, yeah, I think that was one that they wrote. Right, but they could only like take so much without having to give them credit, right? Or any other writer from any other medium. And the people want to see those things, but it's just not feasible. So they have to like do a remix or alternate universes in the case of this Halo story. Like distill it down to its general essence and hopefully still tell a good story out of it. Now whether they succeeded is a different story entirely, and I have feelings about that too. But I'm not gonna be salty about what they decided to do, with the exception that if they could have told this story not in the Halo universe, then they probably should have done that. But if you like attach the Halo name to it, just to get people to watch it, then that's a problem. But I don't think that anyone deliberately set out to do that, you know? Force, she's, all right, I'm just gonna read the cheat here. Okay, to tell you to use the Force. Since he remains in his normal form, he must develop a new strategy to defeat him. The best way is to go a safe distance from him and let him attack with his lightsaber. After he attacks, starts moving again, leap over him and attack him from behind. Alright. Ooh. Alright. So I just gotta do this. Okay, so that hurt him. And now I gotta call the old man here. Oh! That jump was lame. So oh, dang it. All right. So yeah, as far as adapting things to a new medium, right? Like they can't simply retell the story that you expect from like Ground Zero. What they could do is they can make like references to and like allude to different characters and stuff and things that might have already happened, but they can't outright retell the story beat for beat. They didn't do that here. They wanted to tell a new story. And so, like, again, taking the Marvel example, right? Like, they didn't tell specific stories. Like, they didn't tell Days of Future Past, for instance, right? Like, sort of had similarities to other stories you're familiar with, or like the whole WandaVision series. Like took ideas from House of M and other things like that, without directly like copying characters and settings and stories, right? So, like to the extent that that Marvel and Disney are not like directly infringing on that intellectual property, they're doing pretty well. But as far as like paying creators and stuff, like they probably should be, not as much. Woo! All right. See, this just proves my point of how I'm right. That I'm able to beat Darth Vader. Hey, it's Chewie. First time I've seen you, bud. That's all it said. Whatever that meant. All right, I'm gonna save this. Oh, shoot. That is why I'm glad I saved that there. Woo. So are we going to the base, the something 4 forward 4? What is the name? Oh, I got hit. The Altair, I don't know, whatever. Where the rebel base is hidden, right? I think that Leia had been captured to. Oh gosh, so many TIE fighters. Like if they're already here, it's not very secret, is it? Didn't do your job, Leia. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Push that 3 times. I don't have any shields left. Oh no! I can't go that low. I can't shoot that low. That's the problem. So I wonder if I have to like deliberately aim up for them to like track up, or I can actually get to them. There we go. Oh god! Oh god! Oh no! This is really tough, guys. I'll read your comment in a minute, Argus. Sorry, I gotta fight these ties, you know. Oh god, get over here! Oh jeez. Like having them fly to a place where I can't get to them stinks, right? But like I guess that's a compromise for not having to have like full 3D space flight simulator in here, right? Like it's gotta be a little. Did I? Oh, so many. Oh, I mean it's. Where am I? What is this? Yavin 4, thank you. Alright guys, so I've been beaten down by so much by bad adaptations and such, I'll ask the show be good at whatever they're attempting to do, even that bar seems to hire more often than not. Yeah, no, I don't disagree. If it's a bad adaptation, it's bad, but like it's really hard to parse out what some people are saying what is legitimately not good about it versus what was unreasonable to expect it to be. And my feeling on it mostly is I didn't read that stuff, so my expectations weren't very high to begin with. Where am I? What? So, but like, you know, from what I do know of the Halo lore, it is very different, but I think it's still true to the core of it. So the questions to my mind are, what's her name? Jinha? Was her story good and interesting, and did it do enough? Was the political intrigue and all the stuff with Dr. Halsey good enough? And like her family drama, like, did it have a place in the Halo universe? Did it make the story better? I think those are questions that have less than straightforward answers, but are like the ones worth asking. Like, there are budgetary reasons why the show couldn't be shusty all the time, right? Like, they can't, even for 10 episodes, they threw a lot of money out for the. Oh no! Oh, what's that? Oh man, okay. So yeah, if it comes down to it, that's rude. Am I on Hoth? I mean, it's an ice planet. I don't want to get stereotypical and whatnot, but it feels like I'm on Hoth. Doesn't it? Like... died. I still maintain that Discovery's biggest sin was continuing to exist after that first season. I really wonder if the anthology thing was what they were actually going for, and like you would have had one season of Discovery and like one season of Picard, but then like someone decided somewhere, like, rather than just make them one show and cut them off at the knees, why not have these ongoing shows? But it also kind of explains why there's freaking 5 of them going at once now. Like 2 of them are animated, so that's a little bit different, right? But like you know, it could have been a thing where we had one season of Discovery and then we passed it off to Pike, and we have like one season of Strange New Worlds, one season of Picard, and you know, whatever they think of next. The Section 31 show, right? Like, it doesn't make sense to be producing these simultaneous ongoing shows. It doesn't feel like there's enough room for that. And so the serialized storytelling makes a little more sense in that context too, where it's like you only have so much time with these characters, you can't just be having these one-off adventures. And then someone somewhere decided, no, that's not how we do television in the United States. Forget you. So I'm convinced that Discovery should have ended with the crew not returning from their final mission. And then especially after Brian Fuller fell off the project, which I'm sure, like, that change might be one of the reasons why he fell off. Brian Fuller. Oh, I got that name wrong. Who do I mean? Hold on, let me get to this crack. I'm gonna have to put a save state there because I'm not gonna get that. Yeah, because and the reasons I say this are just, I keep talking about Star Trek and I'm playing Star Wars. Man. Like, there was so much I liked thematically about Discovery, even if I didn't like specific like moments or episodes about it. I liked what they were trying to go for with themes about, you know, duality and like divided nature, and even the parts about Starfleet not feeling very Starfleet sometimes kind of like went into that. And like, you know, you had that very specific thing with Spock, who wasn't in the show but referenced heavily. You're able to explore that with, I mean, so you may feel like the sister thing was kind of ham-fisted, but like, you were able to explore it without having to take that character and worrying about canon. So I feel like that was a compromise to me, to actually respect that. So when you get the whole second season as like a backdoor pilot to Strange New Worlds, like, I think we were just supposed to have Strange New Worlds, and there wouldn't be necessarily any connective tissue per se. But when they went to a second season, I'm guessing because they didn't have the Discovery crew permanently being lost because of the conflict with canon that would cause, they ended up going to the future instead, which I'm pretty sure wasn't their original plan. But they had to make like a whole season-long deal about it because it was just way too late to try and do that with the show that they had already. So they kind of split the difference, right? They made the launch pad for all these other shows that would have been from the anthology that never was. This is all errant idle speculation and not confirmed by like sources or anything. Just given what they were saying publicly before, who left and when, what made a lot of sense thematically from the perspective of the show, and what didn't make sense by the end. This is where I'm going with this. So ha! Take that, Flappy Bird. Ah! Oh no, where am I? Did I not actually save it there? Spent too much time talking, I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, Yeah, so that's where I land in all of that. Discovery wasn't meant to be a multi-season show. They made it a multi-season show. So that's why we had this weird transition period in season 2 to test the waters for a show they actually wanted to make. And then it continued as like the flagship of the new Trek era. Because I'll tell you other reasons why I say that, because it was so Michael-centric and it wasn't meant to be like, you know, a crew explores space kind of thing. You had to have a crew, because that's how Star Trek works and Starfleet works and everything like that. But that's also why the characters weren't like an ensemble, and you didn't see much of them beyond how they related to Michael, who was the main character, and the lens through which we're telling this story about duality and inner conflict and whatnot. So that being said, I liked a lot of season 2, even though it felt like it was in service to this other thing, you know? You're no help. So I guess then in that way too, you can view season 2 of Discovery as like season 0 of Strange New Worlds. Oh man, I'm trying to like B jump over there, but that doesn't work. It just swings my weapon. Save here too. Ooh, didn't make that one. Probably not gonna make that one either, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to fly. Oh God, I didn't even mean to habit. I'm so sorry, everyone. All right. Oh, come on. I'm getting better at spoke too soon. So anyway, I'm watching How I Met Your Father again. Didn't realize that the mother in the future is being played by Kim Cattrall, like full-on Kim Cattrall, right? Like this isn't like a Bob Saget thing where you just hear the voice. Like they've established that old Hilary Duff is Kim Cattrall, which I can live with that. I didn't realize that was her though until I was like looking up the actors, because her mom is played by Paget Brewster, which I recognize, but I had to like double check it was actually her, and it in fact is. Oh my lord. Oh, boo! Is that why I should have gotten the gun? Use the gun, take the cannoli. I'm running low on this stuff. Oh no! Nothing to say to me? Not surprised. Jerk. That's right, that's why I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. 俺はモバード。And it kills me. Okay. Oh, according to this walkthrough, I am in fact on off. Oh. Now I can talk to 3PO. And now suddenly you're useful. Yeah, you know it. Okay, I'm getting my freak on here. Oh! Oh! Dang it. Dang it. Feels like I take it back. This game's starting to feel like the Mystery of Convoy. It's a reference to the last week's stream. Go watch the whole thing. You'll love it if you do. Anyway, there's a lot about How I Met Your Father that I'm not enjoying. Like I'm not really in for traditional. You know, laugh track, film in front of a live studio audience based sitcoms anymore. Like, I made an exception for can't get in there, can I? Alright, I made an exception for Fuller House. Because that was like the shtick, right? But, I mean, yeah, this is a sequel series to How I Met Your Mother. Like, to the point by the end of the second episode, second episode, they end up with the same apartment. On the same rooftop and yada yada yada, all that fun stuff. Can I not? Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm stuck though. I even did the yada yada yada. No, that's Seinfeld. What am I thinking of? Puzzles? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. Well, why was I able to... Hold on. It worked a minute ago. Rude! What am I supposed to do now? Because I clipped through the thing and that's why it's not working? Or is this like I have to like come out this way from some previous... Yeah, 2 shows going at once is one thing. Like 5 shows going at once? I mean, we know that there's going to be End of Picard after this next season, but still, come on. Alright. Oh, God, I'm not going to make it. Oh, jeepers. Okay. I can do this. I can't do this. I'm dead. Lame. I'm afraid to save because of like this, what a poor state I'm in right now. Alright. Ice Fortress. I apparently bypassed one of the ways I could have gone down, so I wasn't wrong about this other thing, but I should just skip it and keep going, because the way I'm going is fine. This is why I don't like some of these 8-bit games, right? Like there's like no means to really explore with a level of consequence that's like commensurate with the amount of effort it takes to get to that certain spot, and like being unable to take chances, you know, in a way that like at least give me like a continue point, like a save spot where I can like safely encounter things basically and try again and like use the trial and error to properly determine what I can do next. Just anyway. And death. Okay, can't do that. There's a ladder over here. Let's take the Forget the extra life, just keep on trucking. Alright, I am late even though I started late, I don't get to end late, so we're just gonna have to call it quits after this next death here, I think. Oh, I don't want to. Alright, done. Alright, gotta be done. My children or cats need to go to bed. So thank you everyone for joining us on this pile of shame. I'm so terribly sorry. Yeah, one hit death really is a poor fit for this game. We did a Two Boobs Watch the Tube last night. I guess Vink was just messaging me. The stream got messed up because someone else was watching and something bad happened. We're so sorry that like the StreamYard stuff hasn't been doing great for us lately, but it's the only thing that we can do to meet and do that stuff live, so we'll have to think of something else. But you know, we are trying to figure it out, but you know, thanks to you guys and your generous support, that's why we're doing these streams. And we're going to work through it, figure it out, because it's all we've been doing lately. We're trying to get pre-recorded, scripted content back, but it's been real hard, when we have 7 kids between us, and while we don't raise each other's kids or anything, it's just a lot to deal with. So thank you so much for sticking out with us, and that's why we're doing this weekly stream, is so that we can stay in touch with you guys and figure out what you want as we work on our ongoing content. While we're on this channel where we can't get super chats anymore, so the only support we can get is through Patreon, where you can subscribe for just as little as $1, which is better than an ad, which is why we don't have any ads and we don't care about it, because it's how it is now. So go to patreon.com/Famicom Dojo. You can check out our behind the scenes stuff for as little as $1, like I said, and then preview new videos before they come out. We'll ask your opinion for stuff. You can get a t-shirt at higher tiers, and you can get more than a t-shirt. Speaking of which, for the month of May, our most generous Dojo Disciple Patreon supporters are Andrew Greeley, Chris Berkland, Colin Swinburne, Daniel Hathcock, Earl Grey III, James L., and Lena Blue. And I mention them, not the rest, because they've given a lot. And it's like all we can do for them at this point, sans more merch, is to give those thanks every episode that we do. So if you want to be among them, feel free. Again, that's patreon.com/Famicom Dojo. You can get a DVD, you can get a t-shirt, you can get multiple t-shirts. We're going to try something different with the t-shirts this year, but you can still get a t-shirt. So yeah, I would check that out now, because that's the only way that we can keep things going. I may have lost my trusty old camera, so I may have to purchase another one. I might use my iPhone in the meantime, and this is a streaming camera, so it's not going to be good for that. This will be much better, but not great, mind you. But until then, I might not be able to do all the things I'd like to do. I might have lost some footage I was trying to get together, so another reason for a delay. But we'll try and find that, see if we can get that back, and do something else in the meantime, I guess. So thank you once again, and I suppose until next time, the dojo is freezing our you-know-what's off on Hoth.
Famicom Dojo.